ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुक्तागतकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुरे देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु भयवच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। So welcome to Bhakti Steps. We are reading from 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 63rd verse. So we'll continue from there. Iti te jnanam akhyattam guhyat guhyataram maya vimstrayad asheshena yatha ichchasi tatha kuru. So now Krishna has told the whole Bhagavad Gita, and at the end he is saying yatha ichchasi tatha kuru, yatha ichcha. Whatever you desire, you can do, O Arjuna. Okay, deliberate on this and then do what you think. So now he has given the decision to Arjuna to think, what he wants to do. Thus I have explained to you knowledge still more confidential. Deliberate on this fully. Think about this, contemplate upon this, think from various angles. That is all deliberation. And then do what you wish to do. Do what you wish to do. So the Lord has already explained to Arjuna the knowledge of Brahma Bhuta. One who is in Brahma Bhuta condition is joyful. He never laments nor he desires anything. This is what we discussed yesterday. That is due to the confidential knowledge. Krishna also discloses knowledge of the super soul. This is also Brahman knowledge. This is knowledge of Brahman, but it is superior. Now he is saying, do as you like. So he is giving the freedom. Okay, he is giving the freedom. Free to deliberate on this subject matter as far as his intelligence can go. Okay, and that is the best way is to accept the instruction of the spirit of the Supreme Personality Godhead or the spiritual master. We have to deliberate, what the spiritual master has given this instruction. Okay, and then follow. Next verse. Sarvaghyatmam bhuya shrudu me paramam vachaha itosi me dridam teti tato vakshami te hitam. 64. Because you are my dear friend, I am speaking to you my supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. Hear this from me, for it is for your benefit. Now you are my dear friend, I am going to tell you even more confidential knowledge. So first confidential knowledge was, you are not this body or the soul. There is Brahma Bhuta plus Anatma, Sochati na Kamshati, Karma Yoga. Get to that. Then surrender to the Supreme Spirit, Paramatma. Then there is most confidential knowledge. Even most than that is to surrender to Krishna. Okay. First is come to Brahman platform. Second is surrender to Paramatma. Third is do devotional service and surrender to Krishna. So this is the most confidential knowledge. This is only given to a devotee, bhakta. This instruction cannot be given to anyone else. Only to a devotee one can give, and only a devotee can understand this. So this particular verse is repeated twice in Bhagavad Gita. 18.65. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasya satyam te pratijani priyosi me. This is this Krishna said in 9th chapter, 34th verse. And again here he is saying the same thing. What is he saying? Manmana. In the meeting.
It will be too much at 10 minutes, so let's do at least 15 minutes.
Only requires 10.
Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure?
We can do only 5 minutes. Oh, sorry. I didn't share the screen. I just started the recording actually. Sorry. Okay. Now, do you see? Yeah. So 18.65. Krishna is saying man mana, thinking of Kim, bhava, bhava, mad bhakto, become my devotee, mad yaji mam namaskuru, become my worshipper, give namaskar to me, dandavat to me, mama veshi satyam te. By doing all this, you will come to me. Pratijani priyosime. We'll get to here. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my dear friend. Now Krishna is saying you become my devotee. You pay obeisances to me. Okay, nowhere he has said this before. Of course, in the ninth chapter he has said, but previous to this he was saying, come to Brahman platform or surrender to the Paramatma. But here he very specifically says, surrender to me and me only. So this is very confidential. Confidential means what? It means secret, most secret. But this secret is in Bhagavad Gita, everyone is reading it, therefore it is a open secret. Okay, it's an open secret. It is so much secret that people may read this, but they may miss it. So only a devotee can detect it and apply it. Hmm? That one should become a pure devotee of Krishna. He should not become an official meditator, but he should mold his life in such a way that he can always think about Krishna. His all his daily activities should be in connection with Krishna. 24 hours he should think about Krishna. Such we can only think about Krishna if we love him. Okay, like we may be working in a company, but behind our mind we are always thinking about family members, right? What is happening to my son or daughter or husband or wife, right? So that thought is going because we love them. Now when we love Krishna like that, like we love our family members, we are attached to our family members. When we become attached to Krishna, we'll also automatically think about Krishna 24 hours a day. So at our point we may not be at this level, so we have to do sadhana bhakti. And this also Krishna says in 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. In the 12th chapter he says, uh, fix your mind upon me. Then he says, if you cannot fix your mind, then do sadhana bhakti. Follow the four regulative principles. Chant 16 rounds, four regulative principles, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, all that. In this way, you develop a desire. You will develop a desire to attend me. If you cannot do that also, then if you cannot do this sadhana bhakti, then work for me. Build my temples wherever my book distribution is required. You work for me. If you cannot even work for me, then you become detached to your work. Whatever work you may be doing, detached to the result of your work and try to be self-situated, selfless. Then slowly you will come to the platform, above platform. If you cannot even do this, you are too attached, then cultivate knowledge. By knowledge, meditation, you will slowly attain peace of mind. You will come to me. Best is if you can renounce your fruit of actions. Meaning, if you can become dutiful, selfless. So when these dutiful, selfless people, for the welfare of all, when they work right, they have a very greater chance of becoming devotees. They can come to a platform where they can work for Krishna. They can do some service for Krishna or his devotees. And then for them, it then becomes easy to come to sadhana bhakti. And from sadhana bhakti, they can come to Shuddha bhakti. That is always think about Krishna. So Krishna right now is talking about Shuddha bhakti, where one devotee is thinking about him 24 hours a day. Right now we will do sadhana bhakti where we will think about Krishna. Let's say, how many times we may chant his holy name. How many rounds we are doing? 4 rounds, then half an hour. 16 rounds, 2 hours. In that also we are not able to do. So we will try our best in this sadhana bhakti. Does it make sense? Yeah. So now we'll move to the most important verse of Bhagavad Gita. सर्वधर्मां परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रज अहम तम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. Surrender to me. Give up all other religions, surrender to me. I will take care of you. All your papa will be, I will throw it away. Mokshishya mas, you will get moksha. This is considered the topmost. Like, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver to you all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Now, all the dharma that we have given, right? We have to give up those dharma. Okay. So, Krishna talked about various dharmas. So, we have to give up certain dharmas which are uh, purificatory processes by cultivation, knowledge, meditation, mystic yoga, karma kand. That all we should give up. But those karmas, nitya karmas means everyday nitya karma, we need not give up. Hmm? And and then the process of surrender is explained. The process of surrender is अनुकूल्यस संकल्प प्रतिकूल्यस वर्जनम रक्षति विश्वासु गोपत्र वर्णम तथा आत्मनिक्षेपम कार्पण्य सदा विधि शरणागति. The process of शरणागति is explained. Anukul, it should be favorable. Sankalpa, Pratikulyasya Varjanam. It should not be Pratikul, it should be Anukul. Anukul means favorable bhakti we should do. Um, and we should have faith that Krishna will protect me. Rakshati Vishwasu. Like that. Atma Nikshepa Karpanya Sadavidha Sadvidha Saranagati. So this is the process over here. Let's see. Krishna uses the word Masuchaha. Don't fear, don't hesitate. Okay, don't worry. Just surrender unto me. Just like all the other devotees have surrendered, just surrender that and practice devotion service. You will come to me. See, this is the most confidential knowledge. इदम ते नटपक्ष्यामि ना भक्तस्य कदाचन न चाशुश्रुवे त्वचं न च माम यो अभ्यासुयति. This confidential knowledge, this is the most confidential knowledge. Don't explain it to those who are not austere, okay, or devoted. They have to be devotees or engaged. Those who are not austere, meaning those who are not detached, they are not doing tapasya, don't explain. Those who are not devotees or engaged in devotional service, don't explain to them. Those who are envious of me like Duryodhan, Shishupal, don't explain to them. What we should not explain to them: surrender to Krishna, pay obeisances to him. Don't tell all that. For them, then what to tell? Be detached. Be dutiful, be selfless, do lok sangraha. Those all things we can say. Because for them it will sound very neutral. But to say that, oh, surrender to Krishna, pay obeisances to him, just listen to him, give up all religion. And if that person is Duryodhan, he will say, get out. If that person is not austere, like Ravana, always enjoying, he cannot hear, what? Surrender to Ram? No question only. So we cannot say such things to these kind of people. Okay. या idam paramam guhyam mad bhakteshu abhidashyati bhaktim mai param kritva mam evashyastiti asamshayah. For one who explains this secret to devotees, pure devotional service guaranteed. When we explain this secret to devotees, we advance in pure devotional service and we go back to Krishna. And at the end, he will come back to me. This is Krishna's promise. This is Falashruti. Falashruti means if we read Bhagavad Gita, what benefit are we going to get? This is the benefit. There are many benefits, but this is Krishna himself personally putting. You will get devotional service, you will come back to me. There is no servant in this world more dear to me who will explain it to devotees, who will explain to people. The kind of servant is very dear. Krishna is very happy with that person. I shall declare he who studies this conversation worships me by his intelligence. Those who study also, they worship me by intelligence. And one who listens with faith without envy, meaning the devotees, the bhaktas, they will listen with shraddha. They won't have enviousness. They won't think that, oh, Krishna is only boosting, oh, you have to pay obeisances to him, such a great personality. Is he such a great personality? They won't think like that. Such devotees, they will become free from sinful reactions. The papa will go away and they'll attain auspicious planets where pious dwell. Beyond Swargaloka. Beyond Swargaloka, there is Maharloka, Tapaloka, where Rishi Munis stay. Brahmaloka, where Lord Brahma is there. Sri Brahma is there. Such places you will get in your next life. Krishna also says, you can come back to me. Okay. But let's say we have not developed our pure devotion, then we will get to such auspicious planets. So next life is also very much guaranteed. One more place is there, Pole Star, Dhruva Loka. This place is also there. This is the Vaikuntha within the 14 planet system. Dhruva Loka, which is the pole star. In the night you can see the pole star. You know about pole star? Do you know about pole star? Have you heard about pole star? Okay, pole star is the only star in the sky whose position is fixed. No, it is brightest. Of course, it is brightest, but it is a star which position is stationary. It doesn't move. So the ship, those who are sailors, they identify this star and they can then understand where they are and they can direct themselves. So like that, the pole star is it is the brightest, of course, but it is stationary. So therefore, wherever we are, we can locate our position. So anyway, that's the Vaikuntha. That is exactly the Vaikuntha in the material world. Okay, not in the spiritual world, but in the material world, where we always hear that Brahma has gone to you always hear ocean of milk and all that, right? Yeah. So yeah. So this place is Dhruva Loka, where Dhruva is there and Brahmaji and everyone comes. So in this place, Vishnu is there. So one will get this place. Krishna is saying, O son of Pritha, O conqueror of wealth, have you heard this with an attentive mind? Are you and ignorance now dispelled? Now he's asking, have you heard it with attentive mind? Like a teacher, Did you pay attention? Now Arjuna says, so Krishna told what? Krishna told to Arjuna, Yata ichisi tatha kuru. You do whatever you like. Right? Now Arjuna's answer. Arjuna's answer is 73. 73. Karishya vachanam tava. I will do what you have said. Nashta moho smritir labdha. Oh, my moha, illusion, is destroyed. Smritir labdha, I have remembered. Okay, I have remembered. Tat prasada mayachita. I have remembered means he has heard this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and now it has been reinforced by Krishna. So therefore he's saying, I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm, free from doubt, and prepared to act according to your instructions. My illusion is gone. Oh dear Krishna. So therefore he agreed to fight. He took up his bow and then he fought. Now Sanjaya, who is seeing this whole Mahabharat live telecast by blessings of Vyasadev, he is going to speak. Next 4 5 verses, I think. 74. Yeah. So Sanjaya said, thus I have heard the conversation of two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna, and so wonderful is that message that my hair is standing on end. So hearing whole Bhagavad Gita, his hair is standing on end, means he is feeling very joyful, spiritually joyful. By the grace of Vyasadev, he could see everything. And he could hear also. He could not just see, but hear also what is going on. By mercy of Vyasa, I have heard this confidential knowledge directly from Master of Mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. So he's showing gratitude to his Guru, Vyasadev. By his mercy, he is able to hear Bhagavad Gita and watch the whole Mahabharata. There is no difference in hearing directly from Krishna or from Guru, like Vyasadev. There is no difference. The Guru is transparent medium to Krishna. Just like there is a glass, all the malls have glass. Sometimes the glass are so clean that we cannot see the glass. We think we are just seeing directly the products, isn't it? So the gurus are like that. They are like this transparent glass. So when they speak, it is same as Krishna, hearing directly from Krishna. So we should not think that, oh, Krishna only came 5,000 years ago and he spoke. No. If we hear it from a guru, we are directly hearing from Krishna. O king. Who is this king? Dhritarashtra. I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. I take pleasure, being thrilled at every moment. Every time I'm remembering these talks of Bhagavad Gita and it's giving me more happiness. O king, as I remember the wonderful form of Krishna, the two-handed form of Krishna, Sham Sundar, I am struck with wonder more and more and I rejoice again and again. So Krishna's form is very beautiful. Okay. In the purport, it is talking about the universal form of Krishna. So he saw the Virat Rupa. So thinking about the Virat Rupa, also he is struck with wonder. So why it is said Virat Rupa? Because he's struck with wonder. When there is wonder, right? There is uh, what to speak. Wonder is something like feeling of oh, how great it is. Therefore, the universal form is what he is thinking of, like that. Otherwise, Krishna's beautiful form is not just wonder, but it is very blissful. So he would have said blissful. But because he said wonder, that's why he's thinking about the universal form. Okay, the last verse. Many people learn this verse because it's a very nice verse. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Partho Dhanudaraha Tatra Shri Vijayar Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Krishna, wherever there is Partha, that is Arjuna, there will be Shri, Dhana, Vijaya, victory. There will be opulence, victory, exceptional power. Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. The morality also will be the extraordinary power and morality. This is my opinion. The Bhagavad Gita begins with inquiry of Dhritarashtra. What did all the Pandavas do? And what did my children do? Sanjay is giving the answer. They will fight because Krishna is there, Arjuna is there, there will be victory over there. They will be victorious. So this is the answer. There will be fight, extraordinary power we will see morality, we will see great opulence, and we will see their victory. This is the answer given by Sanjaya. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll read from here. So can you read from this statement from Bhagavad Gita? Hmm. Yeah, yeah, just 1 minute. So Krishna first talked that we should come to the Brahman platform. Then he said surrender to the Paramatma who is sitting within the heart. Then he said surrender to him. Okay, so that's how he graded confidential, more confidential, most confidential. Okay, continue. Perfect knowledge. Okay, when we know Krishna, we know everything. From the whole Vedas, Krishna is to be known. We read this in the 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hriday sannivishto matah smritir jnanam apohanam cha Vedesha sarver aham vedo vedantakrit vede videva chaham. Vedesha sarver aham eva vido. From the whole of the Vedas, I am to be known. Okay. So knowing Krishna, we will know the essence of Vedas. And Krishna is the compiler of the Vedanta Sutra. The Ant of Vedas, the end of Vedas. Now, in this section, read this in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. See, five things have been discussed, and they are all parts of the energy of Krishna. Okay. So technically speaking, they are non-different than Krishna, but they are not same as Krishna. So they are different. So this is the right understanding of inconceivable oneness and difference, which is called Achinta Bheda Abheda Tattva. Now, why this thing is called? Because, like we have always discussed, in the Shankaracharya philosophy, which is Mayavad philosophy, the Brahman is one. Okay, there is one Brahman. I am Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. You are that. All these statements are concluded saying that we are equal to Brahman and we are ourselves Brahman, which is true. So they conclude over there saying that you are Brahman, that means you are God. By meditation, you can become God. But we read this whole Bhagavad Gita and we found that it is not like that. They are Brahman. Of course, all of this is Brahman. The personality of Godhead is Brahman, material nature is Brahman, living entity is Brahman, eternal time, all kinds of activities. But these are all energies of the Lord. They are energies of Krishna. So they are one with Krishna because there is energy, but they are still different because they are material energy and one is spiritual energy, the living entity. So they are different. Krishna says, na part and parcel. Mama eva amsha. Amsha, they are part and parcel of mine. Brahmano hi pratistham. The Brahman also stays upon me. It rests upon me. So it is separate. So how come all of this is one? So they are one in quality, different in quantity. Okay? They are one in sense that they belong to Krishna. Okay? Like, we all may belong to India, so we become one with India, isn't it? Yeah, but are we one with India? No, our individuality stays. So we are simultaneously one with India and we are different than India, isn't it? Then we are different. So this is the philosophy, this is the right understanding. So Shankaracharya's explanation is we are all one because Vedas also say Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Sarva Khalvadam Brahman. But there's a problem. Problem is conclusion is wrong. You can never become equal to God. Your identity will always remain. You are one in spirit, just like husband and wife are one after marriage. But are they really one? No, they are one team. They are one team. Individually, they are separate. One is a male, another one is a female. One is a husband, one is wife. But together they become one team. So becoming one team doesn't make them one. They make them one in terms of spirit, in terms of purpose, in terms of focus, but not in terms of existence. Okay, they still remain two. So Ramanujarya and Madhvacharya, they have explained that definitely everything is one, but they are two. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he gave this Achinta Bheda Bheda Tattva, where he says they are simultaneously one and different. So Shankaracharya said we are all one. Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya said no, we are one. We are not one, but we are two. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said we are one and two simultaneously. So this is our philosophy. Any question on this? Okay. This is very important to understand because we cannot become God, right? If we were to become God, then something that is stopping us from become God, that is greater than us, right? So such thing doesn't exist that we'll ever become God. It is not possible. We are godly or we are parts of God. That's it. Just like children, a child, can he become parent? No, he will remain child, parent will be parent. Always it will be like that. But are they one? Yes, they are one family. They are one family. But within the family, the individuality remains. So this is explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are simultaneously one and different. The living entity in its original position is pure spirit. He is like an atomic particle of the supreme spirit. Krishna may be compared to sun, and living entities are sunshine. Is the sunshine same as the sun? There is sun and then there is sunshine. Is it same? Sun and sunshine are same. When the sunshine comes in the room, what do we say? We say the sun has come, right? That means we are equating the sunshine to sun, which is okay. But it doesn't actually mean that the whole sun planet came into my room. You understand? We don't mean saying that the sun came into my room. No. We don't say that the whole planet came into it. We are saying the sunshine and the sun are same because sunshine is the energy of the sun. It is existing with the sun. But at the same time, the sun planet is different. The sunshine is coming out of the sun. So that is different. Because the living entity is a marginal energy of Krishna, they have a tendency to be in contact with either the material energy or spiritual energy. In other words, the living entity is situated between the two energies, and because he belongs to superior energy of the Lord, he has a particle of independence. So the Jiva Tattva have a particle of independence. He can either take off shelter of material energy, that is Durga, or spiritual energy, that is Lakshmi, or Rukmini, or Sita, or Radha. Okay? The Jiva is called Tathashta Shakti. He is sitting on a fence. Marginal, it's called margin. He's sitting on a fence. He will either fall here or there, depending on his desire. If he falls to the material energy, he is in the material world. If he falls into the spiritual energy, he is in the spiritual world. Falls mean he actually takes shelter. He likes to go here or he likes to go there. He cannot stay in between. So that independence he has, where to go. By proper use of that independence, he can come in direct order of Krishna. He can come in direct shelter of Krishna. If he takes shelter of the spiritual energy, that is Lakshmi, and in that state he will be happy. He'll achieve his normal condition in pleasure giving potency. This is moksha. This is real moksha. Real moksha is where the jivatma is free from material bondage, plus he is getting pleasure beyond peace in service to Krishna. That is real moksha. Okay, any question or comment? Any questions? Any question on any other topic? Not this, but any other topic is also fine. We have some time, 10 minutes. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, we'll stop for the day. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.